Okay, so WWE Games have just dropped some official info regarding 2K20 and its online features. Now I must be honest, in previous years I haven't ventured online very often because my experience with going online was that the servers aren't very robust and we have to constantly contend with spam players, which made my experience, let's just say, not very enjoyable. So I'm hoping this year that 2K have made some significant changes to online and will make the experience much better. So let's find out, and let's read the press release that was released by 2K regarding online for WWE 2K20. So first and foremost, we have online lobbies making their return in WWE 2K20, and 2K said this: the highly requested online lobby system is back in WWE 2K20. Lobbies will streamline the process of pairing up players and getting them into matches as quickly as possible. We're also excited to talk about new developments in My Player, Road to Glory and My Player Towers. So let's hear more about this lobby feature. If you have an exact online multiplayer match in mind, creating a lobby is the way to go. Select from a wide variety of match types and rules with up to 6 players. Choose the arena, superstar gender, and even toggle the restriction to only allow default WWE superstars, aka fair play. You can start out in a private mode to invite friends and then open up the remaining slots to the general public if you prefer. Once in a lobby together, everyone can voice chat as they select superstars and the lobby creator makes decisions on the match at hand. Players will now have full visibility on how the match is coming together. So initial thoughts? Very good. Seems like 2K want to get multiplayer working and getting us into lobbies and playing with our friends, creating our very own matches and making the experience more enjoyable, but it will come down to the fact of how robust the servers are and also the lack of lag. We must ensure there should be no lag with these online servers, because if there is, then when you're in the lobbies and you're trying to chat, people are going to be cutting in and out all the time, and when you do get to play your custom match, particularly if it's got multiple players, say for example a 6-man match, then you really do want to make sure that everybody playing has the right signal strength to participate in that match and it doesn't cause the match to lag out, delay or even disconnect. That's the important thing, and it doesn't quite mention the improvements to the servers in the creator lobby option, but we'll keep going on. And 2K go on to mention getting quickly, quick play. If you're less picky about what kind of match you want to play, you can browse currently available lobbies that only need 1 or 2 more participants and jump right in. Or use the search feature to filter by preference even easier. Select quick play to be slotted in ready to go matches automatically. So if you just want to get stuck in, you don't want to set up a lobby and work with your friends and you just want to get playing a quick match, you've got a bit of spare time on your hands, then this quick option will get you in, get you playing, and then you can get the hell out of there with a big fat W against your name. Sounds alright. My Player Evolution. Now I must say before we touch on this, I've never really been one of a My Player. So this is going to be new to me and I can only take it of what I think from what they're saying here, because My Player just hasn't been something I've been into online. Things like Road to Glory for me, I've never really felt, with the fact that the online has been poor, so it does lag and you do get problems, I've never really wanted to invest my time into it. So this is going to be interesting and hopefully refreshing. My Player Evolution. As previously announced, both male and female My Players are part of my career. This extends to Road to Glory and My Player Towers as well. You create both male and female My Players with different styles. One can be a brawler and the other a high flyer, for example. Experience pools, progression trees and creation part unlocks. This consistent pair can level up and unlock items throughout all three of these modes. Okay. For the first time ever, any special creation parts you unlock through playing My Career, Road to Glory and My Player Towers are also available in General Create a Superstar mode. That's good. So anything that you do unlock, you can then go and use it in your version of the game outside of My Player. That's decent. That should have been in a fair while ago, but that is good. On top of that, you can export the appearance of your My Player out to the general character creation as well. Even better! So there is no restrictions anymore around your My Player. It's not that he can only be there with that look and then you have to go and recreate that superstar once again. So decent, small improvements but good ones. Road to Glory and My Player Tower fans will be familiar with the process. I'm not, because I'm not the biggest fan of towers, but enlighten me with the process of earning stars to enter special pay-per-view events. These Road to Glory events now include female matches for the first time, in addition to male matches. Now, Road to Glory to me would be great if the online servers were robust, and also the prize that you get at the end of it is definitely worth it. I know that we've had things like in the pay-per-view events, certain helmets, bits of attires that you can take away. I do wish there was some other more, I'd say, high earning, I'd say possibly. If you had like a leaderboard as well, maybe the person that tops that leaderboard gets something super unique in regards to Road to Glory. I think that would be cool too, but you know, I'm just saying. But let's keep going. Daily refreshed match challenges. The new Tonight's Match feature in multiplayer places you in a new match every day that rotates through the match types, rules, genders and arenas to make it simple to constantly try something new. So it's almost like every day when you pick up your copy of 2K20, you've got something fresh and new to play. So 2K wanting you to keep coming back to the online mode to play through these different matches that are set up with different rules, say for example different genders, different arenas, different match types and all that kind of stuff. And the final paragraph of the press release goes on to say this: tonight's match, Road to Glory feature matches and daily My Player Tower challenges, in brackets single player, will all incorporate elements from the new WWE 2K20 Originals post-launch downloadable content, whether you've purchased them or not. So that's pretty good. Rather surprising, you having access to the DLC content, even if you don't purchase it, by going through online. And it does give an example. Once the first package, WWE 2K20 Originals Bump in the Night releases, you may see matches taking place in the White Swamp Arena or the Cemetery Brawl Arena, or you might face Frankenstrowman one day in a My Player Tower daily challenge. You never know what kind of 2K Originals content might show up at any given day for all players with online multiplayer access to enjoy. Whew, that was a mouthful, but that's quite good. I like that, and I do kind of see what 2K are doing because it gives you a taster of what the DLC was like if you decided not to pre-order this and get the Bump in the Night access upon release. It gives you a taster, and then throughout the year when we get more of the DLC content, you'll get to see that online and decide for yourself whether or not you want to pick it up. So that's good. I like some of the details that have been listed here, but I would say, bar the return of online lobbies, nothing really groundbreaking here, nothing really that jumps out of me that's completely new. Yes, I do like the nice additions of having the ability to play with some of the DLC content without purchasing it. I think that really is a nice addition from 2K. but I kind of was hoping for something, say maybe more interactive style tournaments and things like that. But it does all come back down to, and forever how much the details are mentioned here, Road to Glory sounds like it's had a bit of work done to it, but it comes down to how strong the signal strength is online and if the servers are robust enough to handle players playing in multiplayer, multiple match types, and all the other goodness that makes online being fun. It also depends as well if 2K have tightened up the gentleman's rules that many of us talk about when playing online. So for example, restricting the ways that people can spam the game. Also as well, making sure that you have fair fight rules where matches can finish only via a finisher. You've been able to put in certain rules that make sure you don't end up constantly playing people that simply run and spam, run and spam, run and spam. It is so boring, and there's no mention of that yet. So I will reserve my right on that one because I really do want those sort of additions made. And like I said, out of all of this, you know, you could give me absolutely everything online, but if the servers don't perform well, I'm going to be in a bit of a spot of bother. But having the lobbies, if you can actually, you know, see who is the best suited for you to play online, then that would be a good step if that is something that 2K are doing. Now, as part of this, we did get some screenshots to actually see our first look at the visual presentation of the on-screen menus of WWE games online. And you're seeing them, you've seen them throughout this video as I've talked about the press release, but here they are. And what are my initial thoughts on this? I will cover this just before we do indeed sign off, and make sure you do have your say in the comments section below about what you think of the details today. I'd say they are welcome changes. I think the online lobby is good. It would be great if it was robust and you could really have some great fun. I used to have really good fun a long time ago now playing online in WWE games, but over the years each time I've gone on there I've either been kicked off or I've had issues or lag, and it's just taken my enjoyment away from playing online. So hopefully this game brings back the enjoyment and I can get online, play you guys, play some of my friends, and just enjoy multiplayer like it should be done, and a WWE game should be able to achieve that. But what do I think about these menus? So this year they've gone with, it looks like a blue theme, blue and red, you know, SmackDown and Raw. It kind of actually does look a bit like some of the Fox style graphics that we've seen Fox releasing online as part of SmackDown's move to Fox. Just a little bit, but you know, can't read too much into it until we see the main menu. But we do see the online lobby, and of course you have the type of match, the rules, the amount of players that can participate, and of course the superstars which you're being allowed to use, so whether it be female or male. And of course you can create your own lobby, you can search for a specific lobby, and I do think this will speed up the process for you getting stuck in to a WWE game. You also have the refresh button so you can keep and ensure that your lobby stays up to date. So, you know, it's a lobby. Not much else you can really say about it. That is that. Let's keep going. We're now on the Road to Glory My Player page. It don't look too much different from last year apart from the colour scheme, I will be honest with you. You've still got the ability to have that sort of logo. It shows your unlocks at the bottom. The major difference obviously is that you have a male and a female superstar that you'll be creating as part of this year, which ties into my career. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say about this. My Player Towers is listed there as well. Towers are very heavy this year. There's a lot of tower content. What do you think about that? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's move to the next one. And here you see, which I can only presume is your sort of home screen as you enter to venture online. So you have your categories, you have tonight's match, so if you want to go and play that with the specific rules, you want to jump into the lobbies and try and roam around and see what's available. You have some 2K originals, so again you can go in and really test that and see if you challenge Frankenströmen or some other sort of weird creation like that. And then you have quick play, so if you don't want to do any of that, you don't want to roam around, you don't want anything with specific rules, and you don't want to play the originals content, and you just want to kick some butt, then it's quick play for you. Yeah, you can't really delve too much. We're not really getting to see too much there. We do see a shot of Ricochet and AJ Styles with 2 attires, and the attires look good. They look very light. Again, I will say that, and it features a very old Raw arena. You can see the old retro Attitude Era logo behind them, so that's in one of the very old Raw arenas. But what do you think overall? I think that, yeah, there's been some good changes. I would have still liked to have heard maybe more detail about the potential of 2K hosting tournaments that we can participate in, more sort of leaderboards where we can top that leaderboard and maybe unlock certain content specifically that you win, unique to you. I think that would be amazing. But you know, the details that we got about having some ability to play the DLC content is decent. Having lobbies back so you can have a bit of fun and you can get on the mic and enjoy having chats with your friends whilst you build those matches is always good. Multiplayer, if it works, is always fantastic, so I'm all for that. But it all comes down to if the servers are good enough. And that's all I'll say on it, really. What do you think? Have your say in the comment section below. Please, please, please 2K, if you've gone to the effort to make some of these changes, you give us the lobbies to try and make the experience more fun. Make sure those servers can handle us, because if they can't, then it rips all the fun out of your game. That's what I will say. Good servers, good stability, good online connections. Yes, of course, some people just have pants connections, but you know, I found that I had a good connection and I'd still get kicked out of lobbies. Nah, not good. Or kicked out of the game in general. That's just over years of WWE games, so you know what I mean. But please 2K, don't let us down. So I want to get your views and opinions on this. Have your say in the comment section below. What do you think about the details that you've heard today? What do you think about the details of the return of online lobbies? And is there anything that 2K have missed? Have they missed a trick? Or are you like me, where you sort of reserve your right until you actually get to see, potentially, it's a difficult one because you won't. You'll only be able to really experience this when you pick up the game, but I'd like to hear some interesting detail about how servers have been made more stable. Maybe that's something I can ask if I go to an event. Would be worth it. Anyway, for now, please rate, comment and subscribe. This is Delzinski. We're online with 2K20 and I'll see you later.